Conduct by student athletes, coaches, staff, and spectators. Please cooperate by supporting participants and officials in a positive manner.
Turned into Rowan.
Now let's meet our starting lineup. First, the visitors will scoreboard at Rowan University Lacrosse. Senior number 8, Jamie Contreras. Sophomore number 11, Casey Castellas. Junior number 14, Sophia Shivo. Senior number 17, Michaela Donnelly. Senior number 18, Aaron Renshaw. Junior number 21, Hannah Lombardo. Freshman number 23, Elena Corson. Sophomore number 24, Molly Green. Sophomore number 28, Katie Montanaro. Senior number 29, Juliana Corson. Senior number 30, Erin Scioli. And the goalkeeper senior, number 88, Riley Schell. The head coach of Lacrosse, Liz Delaney. Assistant coach, Lindsay K. Smith, and Nicole Valianti. And now the starting lineup for Stockton University Ospreys. Senior from Summer Point number 1, Mary McLaughlin. Junior from Summer Point number 5, Megan Pellegrino. Senior from Virginia number 10, Mary Midori. Sophomore from West Caldwell number 13, Isabella Marinello. Sophomore from Monroe Township number 15, Emily DeWorstock. Sophomore from Barney number 16, Lexi Jackson. Junior from Chatham number 17, Drew Coxon. Senior from Hillmont Park, Pennsylvania, number 18, Kirsten Hatch.
Nobody else can work except for me.
Freshman from Mount Olive, number 20, Aubrey Giordano. Junior from Lafayette, Pennsylvania, number 21, Lucy Sullivan. Freshman from Montville, number 31, Gina Murata. And your goalkeeper, senior from Harbor Township, number 29, Jordan Hawks. The head coach of the Ospreys, Lisa Walford. Assistant coach, Alexander Vincent. Now, ladies and gentlemen, this time, would you please rise with your hats as we honor America with the playing of our national anthem.
Hello everyone and welcome inside another edition of Stockton Women's Lacrosse. My name is Eric Bretz and we are just about set to see the number 2 team in the NJAC, the 11-3 Stockton Ospreys, take on the number 3 team in the NJAC, the 11-4 Rowan Profs. This is the 11th meeting all-time between these two conference rivals. Rowan is 9-1 all-time versus Stockton, with Stockton's only win coming in 2021. Stockton is looking to stay hot in the NJAC with their only loss coming to top-ranked TCNJ just a week ago. They beat MSU in Montclair, New Jersey on Friday. Freshman attackman Aubrey Giordano finished with 3 goals and 1 assist, while sophomore midfielder Isabella Marinello had 2 goals and 2 assists. All 3 Stockton goaltenders saw action in the blowout win, with only Daniela Elliott tallying a save on just 5 total shots from Montclair all game. For Rowan, they are coming off a blowout win of their own, which was versus Kane on Saturday in a 23-5 final. Senior midfielder and leading goal scorer for the Profs, Jamie Cotrero, led the way with 5 goals and 2 assists, while junior midfielder Hannah Lombardo finished with 4 goals and 1 assist. Senior goaltender Riley Shoup tallied 7 saves on just 12 shots from Kane that game. Rowan will look to keep their momentum in the NJAC going along with Stockton, with also their only loss coming to TCNJ. We are just about set for the first draw. It's going to be Hannah Lombardo and Lexi Jackson. Lexi Jackson first on the team in draw controls for Stockton. Lombardo second on her team in draw controls. So it should be a good matchup here today. We are just about set. Draws up. And it's won by the Profs. It looks to be number 24, Molly Green. She gets it down to her attackman. That's Elena Corson. Cotrera gets it up top. Erin Renshaw gets it back up top. Inside is Lombardo. Now she sends it to X. Here's Elena Corson. Ball's loose, and Jordan Hawks finds it in her own crease. So Stockton will look to clear here. They've been a very good clearing team all season. 82%. As this is Isabella Marinello getting whacked a little bit by the Profs, but call's going to go in her direction, so Stockton will stay with it. Here's Mary McLaughlin. Marinello gets it to DeWarsup. Now over to leading goal scorer, freshman Aubrey Giordano. Back up, there's Jackson. Now Marinello will look to dodge. Under 40 seconds on the shot clock. Giordano has it on the near side. Gets the pick from McLaughlin. McLaughlin weaving her way in the middle, takes a shot, but ball fell out of her cross. Picked up by the Profs in their own territory. Now they'll look to move. It's number 30, Erin Scioli. As that's turned over, it's going to go back to Stockton. Scioli passed it to the far side, just couldn't connect. Now here's Jackson. Jackson had 2 goals and 4 draw controls in their win against Montclair State, which was a 19-3 win on Friday. They're up 12-1 at halftime. Now here's McLaughlin with it. Marinello finds DeWarsup on the far alley. Nothing there. She sends it to X for Mary Maduri. She'll get the pick from McLaughlin as well. Still nothing there. Middle's wide open for the Ospreys, but now they send a few cutters through. Here's Marinello. Inside shot, and that goes. Isabella Marinello starts off the scoring. It's 1-0 Stockton. She did a nice job of getting underneath her defender there, finishing past the goaltender Shoup. She had 2 goals and 2 assists in their game against Montclair State. And she grabs her first there. So as I mentioned, Stockton's only win against Rowan all time coming in 2021. They're off to a good start with a 1-0 lead. It'll be Jackson and Lombardo once again to take the draw from the center. It's up, and it looks like Jackson will have it, and she will. She's getting chased down by a host of Rowan players. Loses the ball, and now it's loose. Scioli looked to have had it. Or excuse me, that was Juliana Corson looked to have had it. But the Ospreys grab it. Here's Lucy Sullivan down the far alley. Some nice defensive work there from Sophia Shivo. Now Giordano has it on the near side alley. She was awarded Rookie of the Week for the NJAC last week, which she has gotten now 3 times over the course of the season. Here's Marinello. Finds DeWarsop. And that ball's loose now. Picked up by Juliana Corson, but it's going to go to the Profs after the whistle blow. Katie Montanero started with it. Now Lombardo trying to get out of her own defensive end. Some tough defense from Stockton. It'll stay with Rowan. And she's able to trot into her offensive end. Elena Corson finds Lombardo. They got Juliana Corson and Elena Corson, sisters on this team. Both play a pivotal role for Rowan. As Elena Corson, finds someone inside. That shot goes. That's Michaela Donnelly, the senior out of Hamilton, New Jersey. Evens it at 1. There's a really nice look from Corson. She lost the ball at X, was able to regain control, and then find the cutting Donnelly for the goal. It's her 21st goal of the season for Donnelly. She's got 9 assists along with that. She gets her first here today. Once again, it'll be Lombardo and Jackson. Draws up. It's McLaughlin and Molly Green there, but McLaughlin wins it. And she'll settle it down with about 80 seconds to work with on their shot clock. Beautiful day here in South Jersey, the site for this Division III women's lacrosse matchup. Galloway, New Jersey to be exact. Decent crowd on hand for a 4 o'clock game. Here's Marinello trying to get inside, takes a shot. Nice save by Shoup. Quick outlet, couldn't connect with Molly Green. It's picked up by Megan Pellegrino. For Pellegrino, that's her 36th ground ball of the season. She's first on the team in that category. Now McLaughlin will have it on the near side, defended closely by Erin Scioli. DeWarsop on the far alley now. She'll send it to X. That's the senior Mary Maduri looking for cutters. Now she'll take a run at the goal. Trying to get the inside roll, nothing there. 50 seconds now on the shot clock. Here's Aubrey Giordano trying to get inside, takes a shot as she falls. And that goes. Aubrey Giordano, the leading goal scorer for the Ospreys, gets her first of the day. That's her 41st goal of the season. And it comes at a big spot as Stockton regains the lead. Freshman out of Mount Olive, New Jersey. So it'll be Jackson and Lombardo once again at center X, ready for the draw. I mentioned just before that goal by Giordano that she was awarded Rookie of the Week in last week's poll. It's the 3rd time she's gained that award. It's obviously really nice recognition for the young player. Draws one now by the Profs. Maybe looking for some quick offense. As Lombardo couldn't cleanly grab that one. Pellegrino comes up with it. Her 37th ground ball of the season now. Now they'll send it to the far side for Gina Murata, the freshman. And that pass a little low for Marinello, goes out of bounds. It's going to be picked up by Michaela Donnelly, the lone goal scorer for the Profs so far. A little give and go for Donnelly. She gets stopped in her tracks by Marinello, and they'll slow things up. Cotrera. Nice pass in front to Donnelly. Couldn't connect, though. Picked up by Dworsip. Now she's looking to evade some defenders as Axe finds her goaltender, Jordan Hawks. Pellegrino with it in the middle of the field now. She's got some good speed trying to get past her defenders. For those that don't know, Pellegrino also a member of Stockton women's soccer team. Ball's loose now in Stockton's offensive end, but it looks to be won by the Profs. Looks to be Scioli as she gets tripped up by Marinello from behind. Whistles blow. Excuse me, that might have actually been Katie Montanaro. Indeed it was. Juliana Corson now finds Lombardo out of the near side for Erin Renshaw. Renshaw sends it back up top. That's going to be Corson. Pass in front. Shot. Goes just wide, it looks like. Some tough defense from the Ospreys on Cotrera. She's able to retain possession, though. Now Lombardo sends it up top. Finds Green. Inside pass. Cotrera gets stuffed on the doorstep by Jordan Hawks. Nice work by Hawks. And now Stockton will look to clear. Low pass to Drew Coxon, junior out of Chatham, New Jersey. Loses it momentarily, now loses it and might be going out of bounds, but Donnelly saves it, and the Rowan Profs will have it. Moving up the field rather quickly is Rowan. Some nice ball movement. Here's Lombardo. Green with a long pass to the near side for Costales. Now here's Elena Corson. Up top to Green. Over to Lombardo. Looking for cutters. Sends it to the far alley. Cotrera lost it for a moment, but she'll regain possession. Crossfield pass to Green. Now she'll look to go to the goal. Trying to find a cutter, but came out of her stick a little awkwardly, but it'll stay in Rowan's possession. From X up top to Lombardo. Low shot, and not sure if Hawks got a piece of it. They're going to say she did. Some nice save by Jordan Hawks there, but Rowan still with possession with a fresh 60. Lombardo inside to Donnelly. Donnelly another shot. And Hawks out of her cage with the ground ball. It's going to be a whistle blown. It's going to stay with Stockton, it looks like. Hawks will have it. Right below GLE. As she kind of purposely loses control of it, lets it roll in the crease, and then gets in the crease. A little protection right there for Hawks. Now she'll slowly move it up the field. About 60 seconds on that shot clock. Kirsten Axe with a nice cut up the field, and she's got it now. Finds Maduri. Stockton fans egging on Maduri to go to the goal, but she'll send it through X. Just about 4 minutes to go here in the first quarter. 2-1. Stockton. McLaughlin gets in front, but Shoup did a really nice job of seeing that one. Makes a nice save, but Stockton will back it up, and they'll have possession. Here's Sullivan. Finds Maduri. Now they'll work the two-man game, it looks like. Maduri looking for a cutter. No one's open, so she'll find Giordano. Pass in front to Maduri. Maduri will take a shot. That one goes just wide. Backed up by Stockton. Are they actually going to give it to Rowan? McLaughlin was there, but looked to be jogging to the end line. The Rowan players seem to be sprinting, so they win that race. Here's Costalis up to Green. And it looks like there will be a timeout called with 3:25 to go here in the first quarter. It's 2-1 with one goal coming from Isabella Marinello, one from Aubrey Giordano, and for Rowan it was Michaela Donnelly. We'll be right back. Hello, everyone, and welcome back out of the timeout. It'll be Rowan's ball as they see themselves in a 2-1 hole with 3:25 to go here in this first quarter. I want to correct myself on Riley Schaup's name. It's not Shoop, it's Schaup. So sorry about that. We'll start with Molly Green right here in her own defensive end. Able to run past Giordano. Yeah, it's going to be an offsides on Giordano as she stepped over that restraining box. But they'll keep it with Rowan. Here's Renshaw trying to get underneath her defender. Gets hit in the middle, and we'll see what they call. They're going to say in the crease. It's going to go to Stockton. It'll be Jordan Hawks to start within her own goal crease. And she'll methodically work her way up the field. Another cut by Axe, but that one almost gets picked off clean. That was Elena Corson. Finds Donnelly on the cut. Down to Catrera. And there's going to be a free position opportunity for Michaela Donnelly here. With a little aggressive defense coming from Stockton. She's 2 of 6 on the year in free position opportunities. She's looking to go 3 of 7. And tying this up, more importantly, as she eyes down Hawks. Inside is Donnelly, and that one just goes wide. Backed up by Kirsten Axe. So Axe trying to get her way up the field. She's running through a host of Rowan players as she loses her stick. Picked up by Lexi Jackson, however. And another whistle blows. It's going to stay with Stockton. Nice work by Lexi Jackson on the ground ball pickup after Axe got nearly all the way. But a nice check jarred the stick loose. McLaughlin with it on the near side alley. Gets it up to Marinello. Marinello now going to make a move to the goal. Nice roll inside, but loses it. And it's going to go to Rowan. Montanero moving up the field now with it. Gets stopped by Pellegrino, but is able to find Cotrera. Cotrera inside finds Donnelly's shot, and that one goes wide. Backed up once again by Axe. She's doing a real nice job on the effort side right now. Clearing the ball, getting those backups for Stockton, and they're awarded with another possession because of it. Here's Marinello. Loses it. Molly Green coming away with it. Nice cause turnover by her. And Elena Corson going to slow it down in her own end. Under a minute to go here in the first quarter. Rowan looking to tie it here at 2 if they're able to get a nice shot away. But Hawks has played well in this first quarter. Schaup with 2 saves. Hawks matching her there. Here's Green. Pass in front, no one there. Cotrera ties it up at 2. Leading goal scorer, Jamie Cotrera, with her 42nd goal of the season with 28.2 seconds to go. The senior out of Haddon Township, New Jersey. There's a really nice look inside. Really no one on Cotrera there. There's basically a one-on-one with Hawks. And Cotrera's going to finish that one 9 times out of 10, you'd think. So it'll be Jackson and Lombardo once again at center X with 28.2 seconds to go. We're all locked up at 2. Draw comes here to the near side, picked up by Maduri. They're going to have to move quick. Still got about 20 seconds as she gets checked from behind, but able to keep it in play is Maduri. Finds McLaughlin. McLaughlin trying to show off her speed here and her quickness. Loses it, but almost gained control of it. Now Dworsup's got it with under 10. Now 5 seconds to go. Pass in front to Lexi Jackson, but just couldn't connect. And that's where we will end things in the first quarter, as Stockton and Rowan all locked up at 2, with 1 goal for Stockton coming from Isabella Marinello, 1 from Aubrey Giordano. As for Rowan, it was Michaela Donnelly who striked first, and then Jamie Cotrera just moments ago. We'll be right back with the second quarter action in just a few minutes. Please stay with us. Hello everyone and welcome back to the second quarter action between Stockton and Rowan. The number 2 team in the NJAC in Stockton. Number 3 is Rowan right now. And it's been a really good matchup between in the first quarter as we're all tied up at 2. Should be a good rest of the game, but we'll stick to the second quarter for now. Here's Lombardo and Jackson, who's going to take the draw to start. Some nice work from both goaltenders in that first quarter as well. Jordan Hawks for Stockton, the senior out of Egg Harbor Township, and Riley Schaup, the senior out of Mullica Hill, New Jersey. So here we go with the second. We got a nice crowd on hand, as I mentioned in the first. Nice Tuesday afternoon here in South Jersey, sun shining as Rowan wins the opener here. Here's Renshaw, finds Donnelly. Cutter's Lombardo, no one was on her, but Donnelly never saw her. Now up to Green. Over to Lombardo on the near side. Now down to Corson. Catrera at X now. Trying to find Juliana Corson inside as Drew Coxon with an active stick, knocking that one down, but Rowan's going to stay with it with about 50 seconds to work with. Pass in front is Catrera, and once again, Jamie Catrera one-on-one with the goalie, and a huge blown assignment for Stockton as Rowan takes their first lead of the day. It was Gina Murata who was defending Catrera at X. And Catrera just kind of backdoored her a little bit. Not much Murata could have done at that point. Aaron Renshaw gets tagged with the assist there off a really nice look from the cut. So Catrera now with 2 goals as Rowan takes their first lead. Lombardo and Jackson once again at center X. And Renshaw wins that one once again. Looking to move quickly offensively. Here's Renshaw. And a whistle will blow, and she'll get awarded a free position opportunity. 6 of 7 on the year. So look for a goal here, barring a nice save from Jordan Hawks. Inside is Renshaw, and she makes it 7 of 8. And this is really not where Stockton wants to be right now. Down 2 goals after leading most of the time in that first quarter. Just about a minute gone by in this quarter, in the second here, and they're already down 2. Erin Renshaw has been active on the wings here on the draws, so look for her to get mixed up in the action again, as she had the 2 draw control wins, first 2 of the second quarter here. She's 3rd on the team in that category as McLaughlin steals that one away this time. And now Stockton will have their first possession of the second quarter. McLaughlin's got it on that far alley, being patient. Gets it up to Marinello up top. Now Dworsip on the near side alley. She'll get a pick from Marinello. Back to Marinello. Now Giordano. Dworsip now with it. Finds a cutting Aubrey Giordano with a full head of steam, but gets stopped by a host of defenders. Now trying to split the double, cannot, and it's going to stay here off the whistle. Quick restart. Here's DeWarsop. Short time on the shot clock as they got to about 15. Inside shot for Jackson. And it's going to be a free position opportunity for Lexi Jackson now. Jackson 25% on the season at 1 of 4. Looking to get that number up here. We'll see what happens. Stockton also looking to get within 1, but she'll back it out and they'll set up their offense with under 10 seconds. Inside, DeWarsop finishes strong past Schaup. And DeWarsop gets the goal. Marinello with a beautiful look inside. Stockton cuts that lead to just 1 now. It's 4-3 Rowan with 12.5 to go here in the first half.
Stockton goal number 15, Emily DeWarsop. Assist number 13 is Isabella Marinello.
So honestly, when that play originally started with the Lexi Jackson free position opportunity and she backed it out with about 10 seconds on the shot clock, I thought she was a little crazy. But finds Marinello, and Marinello finds the cutting DeWarsop. So nice work by Stockton, working their offense. And Lombardo and Jackson will meet once again. This one won by Lexi Jackson. It's her first draw control win of the game. It's her 55th of the season. First on the Ospreys in that category. Now Stockton will work it around. Maduri at X finds Giordano on the far side. Now she'll work her way up top. Marinello going to get the pick from DeWarsop. Sends it down to Sullivan. Sullivan trying to get underneath her defender. Pass in front. Nice save there by Schaup. Maduri had the shot, but Schaup comes up with a nice save there. It's her 3rd of the game. Costales with a pass in the middle that gets away from Lombardo, or excuse me, that was Molly Green. And the whistle blows on the ground ball pickup. It's going to stay with Stockton. The 11th meeting between these two conference rivals. And while Rowan is 9-1 all-time versus Stockton, and you might not consider that a rivalry, if you look at all the other sports that these two schools play, I don't want to use the word hate, but there's definitely a disliking for one another. I know as a Stockton student, we're not too fond of Rowan, and I can't imagine Rowan's too fond of Stockton. So it's going to be a big win for whoever pulls it out here today. And it looks like going to be a good game from the start of things. Here's Marinello on the far alley. Finds Giordano. Splits. Trying to get upfield. Now DeWarsop's got it up top. Trying to get it to Sullivan at X, and it's picked off. Nice work by Sophia Shivo. Shivo still moving upfield. Got a full head of steam. And gives it up to Donnelly. Nice work by Sophia Shivo. Donnelly inside to Corson. And Elena Corson makes the Osprey defense pay. And it's back to a 2-goal lead. It was a nice pass from Donnelly to Corson. And the freshman Elena Corson from Hainesport, New Jersey, finishes past Hawks. So I mentioned the Corson sisters, Elena Corson, the freshman, as I just mentioned, who just scored that goal. Juliana Corson, the senior, played their high school ball at Rancocas Valley. And obviously standout athletes were able to make it to the next level. The freshman gets one past Hawks there. Jackson and Lombardo back at center X. Lombardo wins this one. Lost it for a second. Now the Ospreys got it. Dworsip picked it up. Now Sullivan's got it. Marinello with it. Stockton will slow it down. Going to work their offense a little bit now. They had a nice possession before the Shivo pick at X on Sullivan. Here's McLaughlin. She gets inside. Little resistance. The whistle's going to blow. So it'll be a free position for Mary McLaughlin. 8 of 15 on the year. She's not going to have a favorable angle to shoot at. We'll see if she passes out of it. And she will. 45 seconds on the shot clock. Marinello looking for cutters. It was Maduri, but she was guarded tightly. Now she goes inside, and Marinello has her second of the day. Sophomore out of West Caldwell, New Jersey. And once again, we're back to a 1-goal lead. It's been very back and forth to start this one. 9:02 to go here in the first half. Rowan up 5-4. As Stockton looks to crawl their way back a little more once again and use that Marinello goal maybe as a little momentum. But Isabella Marinello, really good player for Stockton. As you can see, she was looking to feed there, but nothing was open, so she just kind of took it herself. She's third on the team in goals at 36 on the season, first on the team in assists, and first on the team in points. That just shows you the worth of Isabella Marinello to this Osprey squad, as this one's going to be won by Rowan. It was Katie Montanero picking that one up. Cotrera at X. Finds Elena Corson. Crossfield pass up top to her sister, Juliana Corson. And it's going to be a free position for Juliana Corson now. Eight of 12 on the year. And she's trying to get inside. Low shot, and that one goes past Jordan Hawks. And once again, it's a 2-goal lead. Juliana Corson gets her first of the day, the senior midfielder out of Hainesport, New Jersey. And that moves her to 9 and 13 on the year in free position opportunities. And once again, we'll be at Center X with Lombardo and Jackson. .8:34 to go here in this first half. It's been a real back and forth game with Stockton not trailing in that first quarter. It was 2-2 to end it, with Cotrera's goal at the end of the first to tie it at 2. But starting the second, they got 2 quick goals in just about a minute. And it's been back and forth ever since. Stockton getting that lead down to 1, and then Rowan just pushing that one back, pushing it back up to 2. Draws one by Stockton here. It's Dworsip as she gets checked from behind by Molly Green. Green gets it up quickly to Elena Corson. Corson has Donnelly cutting if she wants her. Now looks to feed, and Coxon's right there. Nice work by Drew Coxon, getting it up to Jackson now. Quickly up to McLaughlin, and she'll try to get past Montanero. And Molly Green on that last possession got her 24th caused turnover of the season. Brianna Robinson checking into the game for the first time. a member of Stockton's women's basketball team. So Pellegrino, as I mentioned, a member of Stockton women's soccer. And Robinson, also a two-sport athlete here at Stockton, as Giordano's pass inside gets picked off. Here's Katie Montanaro, sophomore out of Marlton, New Jersey. Real tall defender for Rowan. She uses that size to her advantage, no doubt. Finds Donnelly. Now Donnelly to Cotrera at X. Donnelly cutting, but nice defense there from Murata. Back down to X. Dump off to Donnelly. 55 seconds on the shot clock. Here's Corson. Trying to get past Maduri. It's a little lob in the middle. It's retained by Rowan. They move the ball really quickly, which is something visually pleasing to see. Lombardo up top. Here's Fiona Lockhart checking into the game for the first time. Pass in front, gets knocked down, and Hawks will have it. And now they'll look to clear. One thing about Stockton, they definitely don't push the issue really when it comes to clearing. They'll take their time and methodically work their way up the field. As I mentioned, the 82% clear percentage on the season, in part due to that. Here's Maduri. Getting trailed as she loses it, but whistle's going to blow. It's going to stay with Stockton. McLaughlin finds Robinson on the far side, excuse me. Robinson coming off the bench for Stockton. She's got 8 goals on the year, 5 assists, which is tied for 5th on the team for 13 points. She's got a 91% shot on goal percentage. All really good things for a player coming off your bench, as McLaughlin shoots that, and Schaup right there. Moving it up the field is Rowan. Corson with a long pass to Cotrera. Cotrera with a little dump off, and it's going to be a free position once again for Erin Renshaw. Renshaw scored on her last free position opportunity. Now she's 7 of 8 on the year, getting inside, and that's another goal. Erin Renshaw with her 2nd of the day. And Rowan up 3 now for the first time here today. 7 of 4, just under 5 minutes to go here in the first half. So it's going to be an uphill battle for Stockton if they look to get back into this one. They definitely have the firepower. It's just about how well Riley Schaup plays in that Rowan defense as well. And also how well, of course, Stockton's defense and goaltender Jordan Hawks can play. Gonna need some big stops, but still a whole lot of time. As the draw's up, and looks like the Warsaw had it at first, but it was checked away by Montanaro. Now Lombardo picks it up, and as the whistle blows, it's gonna stay with Rowan. Here's Renshaw. As we had a cold gust of wind coming through Galloway, New Jersey right now. I'd like to see a little more sun maybe. Cotrera up to Donnelly. Now Lombardo loses it momentarily, but she'll regain possession. Donnelly trying to get underneath Marinello. Was able to. Crossfield pass. Ooh. That was a shot by Trish Gillen, the freshman out of Fanwood, New Jersey. Just over the crossbar. Now Juliana Corson inside. Thought about shooting it. Couldn't find a hole. So she'll back it out. Here's Lockhart. Lockhart, the freshman out of Turnersville, New Jersey. Loses the ball on the Pellegrino check, and it's going to be a free position opportunity for Fiona Lockhart. She's perfect on the season in this category, 1 of 1. Looking to stay perfect. Passes it down to Catrero, trying to will her way inside, and she does for a hat trick here in this first half. And it is now 8-4 with 3:40 to go.
Rowan goal number 8, Jamie Catrero. Assist number 6, Fiona Lockhart.
Lockhart gets the assist there. It's her first assist of the season. She's got 10 goals, but no assists until that one. So nice work coming off the bench for Fiona Lockhart. As once again, who else is it but Lombardo and Jackson at the center? Jackson wins this one to herself. And Lexi Jackson, the Kutztown transfer, gets it into her offensive end. Midori with a quick move past Montanero, but Rowan does a nice job of switching off. Robinson on the far side with it. Finds McLaughlin. Now up top to Marinello. Over to Giordano. Giordano takes a shove. Stays on her feet, though. That shove courtesy of number 11, Casey Costalis. Inside now is Maduri, and she gets that one to go. The senior Mary Maduri out of Brigantine, New Jersey, right here. Probably about 5 minutes from Galloway. Cuts it to 3 here for her 18th goal of the season. That's 4th on the Ospreys. And a really nice look as well inside. Maduri was just kind of willing her way towards the front of that net and was able to finish past Schaup. So now 2:44 to go in this first half. Stockton cuts the lead down to just 3. It's 8-5. Whistle blows on the draw. It's going to be Lombardo with it now. Inside is Catrero. Pass coming from X. That was Gillen. Gillen lost it, but whistle blows. It's going to be a free position now for Trish Gillen. She's also perfect on the season. She's 2 of 2. And we'll see what comes of this. Going to need a big save from Jordan Hawks here. Inside is Gillen. Gets checked away by Coxon. Ball's still loose. Renshaw is able to pick it up. What a clutch check right there from Drew Coxon, as Gillen was never even able to get the shot away. Here's Corson. Getting checked by McLaughlin. Ball's loose. And it looks like the Warsop is going to be the first one there, but she couldn't grab it cleanly. Neither could Donnelly on the first attempt. But now Donnelly's got it. Donnelly inside. Nice save by Jordan Hawks. Saw it the whole way through. Now here's Pellegrino working her way up the field. She's going to look to be forced to get turned back, and she does, but loses the ball as bodies fall to the ground. It looks like Montanero is able to pick it up for Rowan. She took a shove right there from Margaret Costello. Excuse me, that was Juliana Corson, not Montanaro. Costello checked into the game moments ago, the sophomore out of South Brunswick, New Jersey for Stockton. Number 2 there that you saw give a little shove to Juliana Corson from the back. Corson, the cutter, takes a shot, and that one just goes wide. Under a minute to go here in the first half. Donnelly with it at X. Shot clock is off. She loses control of it. It's taken away by Kirsten Axe. Axe on the move now. She'll dump it off to her attackman. Here's Costello. Finds Maduri. 30 seconds to work with as Maduri takes a shot and gets taken out. There was a nice save by Schaup. Now Rowan coming back the other way. This is Renshaw in front. Shot, goal. Erin Renshaw at the end of this first half gets her hat trick on the day. Senior out of Washington Township, New Jersey. Sends that one past Hawks while the defense was still recovering from Stockton. For Stockton, I should say. Renshaw now with 3 goals in this first half. It's her 36th goal of the season. She's 3rd on the team in goals. Now it'll be Lombardo and Jackson at the end of this first half. Trying to get maybe one more goal with about 14 seconds to work with. It's 9-5 Rowan. Draws up and Maduri looks to have had it, but it was a nice check by Renshaw. Molly Green got pushed from the back and Maduri's going to go to the bench. Yellow card for 2 minutes. And you can hear this Rowan crowd happy with that call. First card assessed of the day. It's Maduri's 2nd yellow card of the season. So to start the third quarter, there's only 6.5 seconds to go in this one, but to start the third quarter, Rowan will be up a woman. Here's Renshaw trying to make some quick offense happen, but Juliana Corson just kind of dropped that one. So at the end of the first half, Rowan up 9-5 on Stockton, and they will be a player up to start the second half. There was 3 goals from Jamie Cotrero in the first half, along with 3 goals from Erin Renshaw for Rowan, while Michaela Donnelly also added 1 in, along with Elena Corson and her sister Juliana Corson. For Stockton, it was 2 goals for Isabella Marinello, 1 for Emily DeWarsop, 1 for Mary Maduri, and 1 for the freshman Aubrey Giordano. It'll be a quick 10-minute break, and we will be back with the second half action just in a few minutes. Please stay with us. Hello everyone and welcome back to the second half of action between Stockton and Rowan. Stockton, the number 2 team in the NJAC, Rowan, the number 3 team in the NJAC. And Rowan got off to a 9-5 lead there in that first quarter. And they'll start player up after the Mary Maduri push from behind, which she got tagged with a yellow card for that, her second of the season. But in that first half, it was Erin Renshaw really putting her stamp on the game with 4 points, 3 goals, and 1 assist with 3 draw controls. Riley Schaup with 5 saves, Jordan Hawks with 3. And the shot discrepancy is 17-12 in Rowan's favor as they scored 7 goals in that second quarter. Opening draw of this third quarter is won by Erin Renshaw with her 4th draw control of the day. A senior out of Washington Township, New Jersey. And Rowan will have the ball here to start. There's Lombardo, gets it up to Corson. Down to Cotrero, inside to Elena Corson. Back out to Lombardo, and she's going to get a free position opportunity out of that. I think they're going to say someone was in the shooting lane of her. So Hannah Lombardo, junior out of New Egypt, New Jersey, doing all the draw work here today. 2 of 6 on the year. Inside shot, that one goes wide. Backed up by Rowan. That's Erin Renshaw. Long pass upfield to Corson. Trying to find her sister inside, but couldn't connect. And there's Donnelly off a nice pass from Molly Green. Donnelly finishes past Hawks, and now it's 10-5. So Maduri is able to be released from the penalty box. We're going to be all even as it's now 10-5. Donnelly with her second goal. She's got an assist to go along with that. The senior out of Hamilton, New Jersey. And once again, it'll be Lombardo and Jackson. Hannah Lombardo, Lexi Jackson. Molly Green with her second assist. Just about 30 seconds into this second half, Rowan scores 1. Now they get another draw control. And who else but Erin Renshaw? Finds Elena Corson on the near side. She'll slow things down. Lombardo up to Green, now over. And down to X. Renshaw, long pass up top to Green, almost picked off by McLaughlin. Green trying to get inside, and now she's going to get a free position opportunity. It's her first opportunity of the day. She's 8 of 19 on the year. And we'll see what comes of it. Pass in front. Shot and goal for Michaela Donnelly. Donnelly's got the first 2 goals of this second half. And now moves her team up 6 goals on Stockton here at home. And a nice assist right there from Molly Green, making that her 3rd assist. No doubt Molly Green, a facilitator here today. And now Stockton's really going to need to answer quick. Going to need a little momentum. It starts here with the draw. Once again, looks to be Rowan's ball, and it is. Molly Green coming away with it. Trying to find Renshaw on the far side, but that's going to go out of bounds. Molly Green first on the team in draw controls. She got one right there. Now near side is Kirsten Axe trying to move up the field for Stockton. Able to evade 2 defenders. And she'll slow it down. Bad pass, however. Shiva was right there. She had an interception earlier in the game, which led to a goal for Rowan. Almost had another one right there off the lazy pass, but Stockton able to retain possession. DeWarsop finds Marinello. Back to DeWarsop. She takes a low shot, and that somehow goes. It looked like she had no angle. But she cuts it back to 5 goals now as the lead for Rowan, as Emily DeWarsop gets her second of the day off the pass from Isabella Marinello.
Number 15, Emily DeWarsop. Assistant number 13, Isabella Marinello.
Marinello now with 3 points on the day with 2 goals and that assist that you just saw. Leading her team in points right now. Jackson and Lombardo once again. Only 2 girls that have been in that draw circle all day. And it's up, and Jackson one-handed grabs that one. Able to find Axe. Now Axe got to evade a few defenders. Finds DeWarsop, and she'll swing it to the far side for Pellegrino. Now Stockton was in their offensive end, but Jackson decided to pass out of their offensive zone to Axe, and now it takes a little longer for him to get back in position, but now they will and set up their offense. Coxon in there offensively. You don't usually see her on the offensive end. And Marinello going to fall to the ground, and it's going to be a free position opportunity for her. Big spot here for Isabella Marinello. She's 50% on the season in free position opportunities, 8 of 16. Inside, she takes a shot. Nice save by Schaup. Lucy Sullivan able to grab the ground ball, so Stockton will hold on to it with a fresh shot clock. And Schaup finds the ball in her goal crease after all that. Costales moving her way up the field. A little pressure from Giordano. It's going to be a call. It's going to stay with Rowan. And it's going to be Cassie Costales to start. Here's Lombardo. Trying to get past the DeWarsop. She's got a step on her, it looks like. Trying to pass it inside, but it gets knocked down. Nice work defensively by the Ospreys. And Mary McLaughlin on the move back down to the other end of the field. Just under 11 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Rowan right now outscoring Stockton 2-1 in this second half. Here's Giordano. Takes a hit and up and around the head and neck area. They might assess a card here, and they will. It's going to be Hannah Lombardo, or excuse me, Katie Montanaro. Number 28 is going to sit, as Giordano will set up for the free position opportunity. But I feel like more than likely, oh, excuse me, it's not Lombardo or Montanaro. It's actually Juliana Corson. So as I was saying, I feel like Giordano will probably pass out of this and set up their player up set. She's 12 of 23 on the season, and that's exactly what she's going to do. So Stockton, player up for 2 minutes. It's going to work their offense here against the weakened Rowan squad. There's going to be a whistle as a timeout will be called by Stockton. That was head coach Denise Rossler. So with 10-12 to go here in the third quarter, Rowan up 11-6, and Stockton will be player up for another minute 39. So it will be a quick break, so please stay with us. We'll be right back. Hello, everyone, and welcome back out of the Stockton timeout just moments ago. Getting their set for their player-up opportunity with Juliana Corson sitting in the penalty box for another minute 39. Margaret Costello checking in once again. Drew Coxon as well on this player-up unit. Sketchy pass to Marinello, but they're able to retain possession. Here's McLaughlin, finds Costello. Now swings it through X. Here's Maduri. Finds Coxon. Coxon trying to will her way inside just over the crossbar. Using that large 6-foot frame she's got. Not many other girls out here can say that. Maduri pass up top to Marinello. Marinello shot, goal! Isabella Marinello with a hat trick. As she's got 3 goals and an assist to go along with it. And Stockton cuts the lead down to just 4 now.
Stockton goal number 13, Isabella Marinello. Assist number 10, Mary Maduri.
Maduri with a nice assist there. Gets her first of the day. But the one spot that Stockton has kind of been weak in is the draw control aspect. Because Rowan's done a really nice job in this third quarter of controlling the draws. Draws up, won by Jackson. Looked to have been. Now McLaughlin will take it. So now a little momentum in Stockton's way. Going Stockton's way, I should say. As they win that draw control, and they're going to try to pop off 2 straight here against Rowan. Once again, you see Coxon in the offensive end. Looks like they have DeWarsip back there, which is why why Coxon's up. And Drew Coxon will have a free position opportunity. This is her first free position opportunity of the year. Getting inside, takes a shot, and that's tipped by Schaup. Really nice job by Riley Schaup. As now Rowan will look to move up the field on their clear. Tough defensive play from Aubrey Giordano against Sophia Shivo. Looked like a little bit of a cross check. So it'll stay with Rowan. No card assessed. As here's Erin Scioli. Scioli able to get into her offensive end, and now they'll set up. Inside, once again, is Donnelly. She's really good at getting in the open spaces, and credit her teammates as well for finding her. Here's Renshaw now. Crossfield. And a free position opportunity is going to be awarded to Fiona Lockhart now. Last time she was in this position, she was able to find, I believe it was either Donnelly or Catrera for the goal, and she got an assist off that. Looking to emulate that. Inside, she'll take it herself now. Lockhart gets that one to go past Hawks. And a roar here from the Rowan fans as Lockhart gets her 11th goal of the season. Her first of the day. And as I mentioned, she's got that assist to go along with it.
Rowan goal number 6, Fiona Lockhart.
Now 12-7, just under 8 minutes to go here in the third. Lexi Jackson and Hannah Lombardo once again at the center. Draws up on the near side here. McLaughlin will win it. Checked, however, by Molly Green. She's been really active with the stick here today, and Lombardo will pick up the loose ball. Whistle's going to blow, and DeWarsup's going to get sent to the bench for a yellow card. So it'll be a woman-up opportunity once again for Rowan, as DeWarsup will sit for 2 minutes. It's our first card of the year. That comes in a big spot as Stockton was looking for a push to get back in this. It'll be Hannah Lombardo to start with it on this near side. She'll easily find her way into the offensive end. Now here's Elena Corson. Gets it to Renshaw, back up to Corson. Now Lombardo sends it over for Molly Green. Here's Renshaw. Now Green from the far alley. Inside, shot, and that hit the post and in. Nice pass from Molly Green. And it looks to be Fiona Lockhart with her second goal of the day. Off a nice cut coming from X. 13-7 now. It's a 6-goal lead for Rowan. And the Profs seem to be in control of this one right now. Now back to the center X. It's 7:04 to go here in the third. 13-7, Profs are up over the home Stockton Ospreys in this NJAC conference battle. Whoever wins this game will be the outright number 2 in the conference, with both teams currently at 2-1 on the season. And now it's going to be Erin Renshaw, as she thinks McLaughlin flopped a little bit. McLaughlin shrugs her shoulders like, well, it's going against you anyway. So Renshaw's going to sit after she tagged McLaughlin in the head, it looked like. And as you saw the reaction from McLaughlin, it seems as though it was a good call by the refs. So Aaron Renshaw's 5th card of the season. And now Stockton will look to answer to Rowan's player-up goal just moments ago. Tough pass on the far side to DeWarsup. She's able to handle it before it went out of bounds. And now Stockton able to set up in their offense. Got an extra man out there, so going to be a little more room to run around if you're Stockton, a little more room to pass, as they got about 1:30 still on that penalty from Renshaw. 60 seconds on the shot clock for Stockton. So they're not going to be able to work the ball this entire penalty. Costello at X finds Giordano. Giordano getting inside. Shot hits the post. Picked up in the crease of Rowan is Katie Montanaro. She moves it up to Juliana Corson. Now Rowan's got it as they'll settle it down, trying to kill off this penalty. But still 50 seconds on it. Unfortunately, if they were to do that, they only leave themselves about 20 seconds to work with offensively. So we'll see what the strategy is here. Inside is Elena Corson. Sends it to X. Donnelly pass in front. Shot, goal! That's number 8, Jamie Catrera. Donnelly with a nice pass to the cutting Catrera. And now it's a 7-goal lead for the Profs.
Rowan goal number 8, Jamie Catrera. Assist number 17, Michaela Donnelly.
And what else can you say about Michaela Donnelly? She's had a great day with 3 goals and 2 assists so far. And I'm sure she's not done. As it's been all day so far, it's Lombardo and Jackson ready for the draw. Draws up. Jackson got a piece of it, but it's won by Montanaro. Katie Montanaro's done a nice job as well today. Here's Donnelly. She'll look to push it. And trying to find Juliana Corson on the near side. Just couldn't connect. It's going to roll out of bounds. And Stockton will look to clear. It's going to be Kirsten Axe to pick it up. Senior out of Millmont Park, Pennsylvania. Here's Pellegrino. Able to find Marinello on the far side. Now she sends it back to Pellegrino, and they'll work it around to this side of the field. Here's an Axe. Bobbing and weaving her way up the field, and she's able to get Stockton in their offensive sets. Here's DeWarsup, sends it down. Murduri sends it to the near side. Giordano trying to find the skip pass to Marinello. It gets over her head. DeWarsup and Olivia Elwell racing to the sideline to try to save it. It's going to go to Stockton. Here's Costello. Near side for McLaughlin, under 20 seconds to work with on the shot clock. McLaughlin trying to get under her defender, trying to find Giordano in the middle of the field. Couldn't connect. Ball's loose. Won by Rowan. Katie Montanaro. Now finds Erin Scioli, and she sends it up to Renshaw. Elena Corson trying to get under her defender. Defender falls as Kirsten Axe. And she's still on the ground, slow to get up. And the whistle will blow to check on her. She'll walk it off a little bit. Hopefully she'll be all right and able to stay in the game. Seems as though she'll be all right. Glad to see that. It's going to be Michaela Donnelly to start with it behind the goal on the near side. Axe defending. Finds Renshaw. Now here's Juliana Corson. Skip pass to Renshaw. Now down to Donnelly. Renshaw's got it. Another skip pass. Here's Juliana Corson trying to get in front, and she does as she flings her stick emphatically after that goal. And it is now 15-7. Corson with her second goal of the day. Senior out of Hainesport, New Jersey.
Rowan goal number 29, Juliana Corson.
2:47 to go here in the third. It's been all Rowan here in the second half. Outscoring Stockton 6-2 here in this third quarter. After they outscored them 7-3 in the second. And in the first, they were tied at 2 after 1. But to start that second quarter, Rowan really got off to a hot start. As the draw control's won by Stockton, that's Mary McLaughlin who picked it up. Finds Giordano who loses it, but the whistle will blow. It'll stay with Stockton. From tight defense from Scioli, as she tries to go over the head with that check, excuse me. And it'll stay with Giordano and the Ospreys. Now here's Marinello. Finds Jackson up top. Now McLaughlin's got it on the near side. Finds Marinello. Giordano, quick pass in front to Midori, but Schaup right there to stop it. Costales able to give it up to Montanero. Now she's looking to work her way up the field. She loses it, but the whistle blows. With a minute and a half to work with here in the third. Ball's loose here on the near side, and Shivo just couldn't handle it cleanly on the low pass from Montanero. So shot clock is off with Pellegrino having the ball in her own defensive end. Finds Axe. And Axe able to get into her offensive end. Here's Giordano, 50 seconds on the game clock here in the third. Rowan up 15-7. Here's DeWarsop. About 35 now. Marinello trying to find the cutting McLaughlin. Marinello's going to take a shot. That came off weird. Back up is won by Stockton. 15 seconds now here in the third. Midori's got it. Pass up top, and that one goes over the head of McLaughlin. About 5 seconds to work with for Rowan. Contreras sends it up. And that is where the third quarter of action will come to an end, as Rowan went up, had a 6-2 run there in that third quarter as they find themselves up 15-7. We'll take a quick break and we'll get right back to the action. Hello and welcome to the start of the fourth quarter here in Galloway, New Jersey, as it's starting to get a little chilly here. But we got 15 minutes on that clock, and Rowan up 15-7. Just a quick note, if Rowan scores 2 more unanswered goals, that clock will start running. And until Stockton gets it down to a 9-goal deficit, then they will start and stop it once again as normal. But 10-goal or more deficit in college women's lacrosse, they keep that clock running. So it'll be interesting to see if that factors in, as we got a good amount of people scoring here for Rowan. Jamie Cotrera with a hat trick, Michaela Donnelly with a hat trick, Erin Renshaw with a hat trick, and then a few other players with 2 goals and 1 goal. This draw control starting the fourth, won by Jackson, as she lost it, but the whistle will blow. Isabella Marinello leads all players with 6 draw controls. Erin Renshaw not far behind her with 5. And she's also got 3 goals and an assist to go along with it. She's had a really good day, as has Isabella Marinello with 3 goals and an assist of her own. Montanero picks that one up in her own end. Giordano with some tight defense, but it's going to stay with the Profs. Elena Corson with it on the near side. Gets it to X for Donnelly. Donnelly has definitely left her stamp on this one. She's got 3 goals and 2 assists. Now Donnelly's got it, moving up the field. Cotrera was the cutter, just couldn't cleanly grab that one. Now she'll move from X. Cutter up top. Inside, shot and goal for Erin Renshaw. Renshaw now with her 4th goal of the day. The senior out of Washington Township, New Jersey, has done it all here for the Profs today. Leading them in draw controls, leading them in goals, and an assist as well. So once again, I'll mention, if Rowan scores another goal, that clock will continue to run. Lombardo and Jackson once again at center X for the draw. And once again, I'll mention the nice crowd we got here today for a nice afternoon of Division III college women's lacrosse. My name is Eric Bretz, here along with you. My broadcast partner, Frank D'Antonio, couldn't be with us today, but hopefully next time, as Renshaw will come away with her 6th draw control. And that's a goal right there for Elena Corson. Corson gets her 2nd, the freshman attackman for the Profs. So there you have it. That clock will continue to run until Stockton gets it to a 9-goal deficit, but obviously not ideal for them, being down 10 right now to start the 4th. Montanero gets the assist. That's her 2nd of the day, the sophomore defender. She has a plethora of ground balls. She's done some really good work for the Profs here today. Stockton was in control of the draw control. And then off the restart, Jackson overthrows Pellegrino, it looked like. So the Profs are back in it. Here's Donnelly. Sends it to X. Long pass up top. Collected by Molly Green, and she's going to get a call going in her favor, going against Mary McLaughlin. Like to see the fight that the Ospreys are still putting forth even with a 10-goal deficit that they're staring down. Tough pass, it's loose. Renshaw able to recollect for her squad. Now up top for Green. She'll try to get past McLaughlin, pass in front. There's Elena Corson, wisely throws it to X. Now Juliana Corson. Trying to connect with Contrero inside. And it's a loose ball at X still. 2 Profs, 2 Ospreys. Donnelly comes out with it. So the Profs squarely in control after a somewhat back and forth first half. It's been all Profs all this whole second half. Stockton really just hasn't been able to get any momentum going their way. As that shot goes high and wide by Cotrera. Now up top, here's Juliana Corson. 50 seconds on the shot clock as she gets hit and is noticeably in some pain. No call, however. Inside, muscling her way in was Trish Gillen, the freshman. And it's going to be a free position for her now. Second free position opportunity for Gillen here today. She'll get inside, take a shot low, and that one gets past Hawks. They're going to say she was in the crease. They're going to wave it off. Just under 10 minutes to go now. And Jordan Hawks called it out right away as soon as that one went in. She pointed down to the ground, as to say she stepped right in my goal crease. Ref saw it and awarded Stockton with the ball. Good call. McLaughlin down the far side, getting harassed, but able to spin out of it. Now Giordano's got it. She'll slow things down with about a minute to work with on the shot clock. Drew Coxon back on the offensive end. Here's Marinello now. She'll get the pick from Coxon, or so it looked like. Trying to find Coxon inside, posting up her defender, but it's loose. Ground ball picked up by number 22, Jenna O'Neill, the freshman out of West Cape May, New Jersey. Now down at the other end, here's Montanaro. Donnelly's got it now. Uneven break. Cotrera finds Elena Corson. Nice ball movement, and she finishes past Hawks. Nice pass from Jamie Cotrera. And Elena Corson with a hat trick now here in the fourth quarter.
Rowan goal number 23, Elena Corson. The assist number 8, Jamie Cotrera.
So now we'll see a new prof at the center circle with Lexi Jackson. It's going to be number 5, Riley O'Brien, the freshman out of Kendall Park, New Jersey. She has 6 draw controls on the year and 2 ground balls to show of it. Shooting 50% on goal. Draws up and won by Jackson. Loose ball now, and it's going to stay with Stockton on the whistle. Splitting 2 defenders is Jackson. She's got a hole. Inside shot just goes wide. Back up, won by the goalie, Riley Shoup. And Shoup with some nice hustle to that end line. As Costello was right there too, but she was just a little too far outside for the ref's liking. Now Renshaw's got it. Spin move at midfield, whistle blows. Now inside, here's Gillen. Slows it down. And this is the part where you're going to start to see a few more substitutes for Rowan as they see themselves with an 11-goal lead with just under 7 minutes to go here in the fourth. That's Lockhart. She's already got a goal, or 2 goals and an assist. Renshaw crossfield pass to Donnelly in front, shot goal. Jamie Cotrero with 4 goals now. And it is now a 12-goal lead. And Rowan well on their way to being 10-1 in this all-time series, barring a massive comeback from Stockton.
Assist number 17, Michaela Donnelly.
Donnelly gets the assist, and that is her 3rd. So she's got 3 goals and 3 assists now. This ties her career high in goals and assists. She had 3 goals against Susquehanna earlier in the year and 3 assists against Kane in their last game. So nice work by Michaela Donnelly with a career day, or career tying day, I guess, but it's not over just yet. Pass in front by Molly Green. It's going to be out of bounds. Meanwhile, Erin Renshaw only 1 goal away from tying her career high with 5 goals that she set against Scranton. That one batted down by Donnelly. Pass from Gina Murata. And it just seems like really nothing's going Stockton's way right now. It's going to be a card awarded to Marinello. Didn't seem like there was much there. But Marinello's going to jog to the box, not really complaining too much about it. It's her 4th yellow card on the year. So player up for the Profs once again, as Erin Renshaw was able to draw that card. With just about 5 minutes to work with here in the 4th. It's going to be a 2-minute penalty for Isabella Marinello. Now at X, here's Elena Corson. Up top to Renshaw. Nice fake. And they're going to give him a free position opportunity, it looks like. The defense coming from Pellegrino that time. Now Renshaw, already 2 goals from the free position opportunities earlier in the day, but she'll back this one out and work the offense as they are still a minute 20 with a player up. Elena Corson from X. Now on the far side, there's Donnelly. Pass up top to Molly Green. Renshaw sends it down to Corson. .50 seconds on the penalty. Donnelly with a nice move against Axe, but good recovery defense and nice help defense from DeWarsop there. Pass to X for Donnelly. Donnelly a feed up top, just couldn't handle it cleanly. Now Green, pass in front, gets knocked down. Pellegrino comes away with it. Nice move against Green. Pellegrino still on the move. Second on the team in caused turnovers with 28 coming into today, excuse me, for Pellegrino, and she gets another one right there. So Stockton, while they'd like to slow it down and catch their breath and all that, they got about 3 minutes to work with. Not favorable, as they're down 12 goals. Tough defense from Montanaro on Giordano. Giordano now with the fake and now trying to get inside. Takes a shot, goes over the crossbar as she falls to the ground and is slow to get up. Quick restart here for Stockton. Here's Brianna Robinson inside. Shot goes. Brianna Robinson gets that one to go. It's her 9th goal of the season first of the day, the freshman at a Cape May Courthouse, New Jersey. So with 2 minutes and counting, basically, on the clock, it is now 19-8, 11-goal deficit. So the next game for Stockton, they'll be on the road for their regular season finale in Union, New Jersey to face the number 5 team in the NJAC. That's Kane University, and it's going to be at 1 o'clock. They were able to, Kane was able to beat Stockton last season 10-9 and a nail-biter. So it should be a good matchup for both squads coming on Saturday. Draw control won by Lexi Jackson. As for Rowan, they'll be home on Saturday to take on the number 4 team in the NJAC. That's Montclair State University, who Stockton just beat up 19-3, so they should have really no problem with them. And that's going to be at 1 o'clock at the Rowan Soccer and Lacrosse Complex. And they beat MSU 18-9 last season. So once again, they probably shouldn't have too much trouble as they were able to get a win here today in Galloway, New Jersey against the number 2 ranked team in the conference. For anyone interested, we'll be here once again tomorrow to see the men's lacrosse team take on top 20 ranked Muhlenberg. That should be a really good matchup for everybody to tune in on. I'll be here alongside my broadcast partner, Frank D'Antonio, for that one as we come up on about 35 seconds left in this one. Maduri sends it to X for Robinson. Robinson surveying. Falls to the ground, loses it. Shope comes out of her cage, but Montanero comes away with the ground ball with 20 seconds. Ten seconds now. Here's Kalista Burke, and she loses it, but Stockton will have it, and that'll just about do it. Rowan able to beat the number 2 team in the NJAC, the Stockton Ospreys, here at home. It's 19-8 final, and Rowan will move to the number 2 spot now in the NJAC. Stockton will fall to the number 3 spot. It was a great day for Michaela Donnelly, tying career highs in goals and assists with 3 and 3. Erin Renshaw had 4 goals and 1 assist. Elena Corson had a hat trick. Juliana Corson, her older sister, had 2 goals. Katie Montanero, along with a ton of ground balls, as I mentioned, had 2 assists. And leading goal scorer Jamie Catrera with 3 goals and 2 assists. For Stockton, Isabella Marinello led the way with 3 goals and 1 assist, with a good amount of draw controls in her favor as well. And Emily DeWorsup finished with 2. So thank you to all who watched. And once again, Stockton will be on the road on Saturday to take on Kane. And once again, I will mention that tomorrow we'll be right here to see the men's lacrosse team take on top-ranked Muhlenberg. So thank you to all who followed along. Hope you all have a great rest of your Tuesday. Go Ospreys.